Welcome back. If you feel stuck in a loveless relationship, new research suggests you could be to blame.
Sorry to tell you that, but in your defence, chances are you're sabotaging your relationship without even knowing it. eHarmony psychologist Brisbane-Schilling joins us live from Melbourne. She's going to help us break some habits. Melanie, no one wants to be the self-destructive person in the romance state. So what are the big mistakes that people mistake, the real common ones?
How long have we got, guys? I mean, seriously, we could dedicate a whole program to this very topic, couldn't we? The mistakes that we make in relationships. But maybe let's just focus on one of the fundamentals. Here at eHarmony, we've conducted some research recently and found that 90% of Aussies think that their partner should also be a friend. And one of the top traits that we're looking for in our partner or friend is the good listening skills.
Okay.
So you don't think we're listening enough?
We're not listening enough.
Well, we can be friends, yes?
Yeah, we can be friends, and in fact we want to be friends. And, you know, in a lot of ways the fine art of small talk has been lost. You know, so just sharing the content of your day, some of that light-hearted stuff, all the way through to, you know, some of your deepest, darkest fears, hopes, desires. You know, this stuff is really what forms the foundation, builds rapport, builds trust and intimacy.
Obviously, we all want to do our best, but what you're suggesting is we're getting caught up in what, just day-to-day routine, the rat race that we're all in, and perhaps social media and devices that take up so much of our time. Is that what you mean?
Absolutely, and you know what, social media, or in fact all of our devices, become listening zappers. So how often are you at home having a chat with your partner and you're saying to them, listen to me, look at me, make eye contact, actually listen to understand, not just to gather the facts and figures. You know, some of my clients actually have screen-free nights where they say we're banning all iPhones, iPads, TVs, the whole thing, so we can actually just connect and listen.
What a horrible idea. Look, a lot of women out there, and actually, let's be fair here, a lot of guys too, tell the boyfriends or the girlfriends everything that's happening in their love lives. And you say this isn't always the best thing to do. Why is that?
Not always. And interesting, David, that you mentioned that guys do it too, and you're absolutely right. There seems to be a myth that it's only the women who share all of the minute details. Look, one of the issues, I guess, with this is that normal relationships go through ebbs and flows, don't they? So, you know, one week you might be complaining to your girlfriend about, you know, who's leaving the wet towels on the floor, or, you know, she's leaving the toilet seat down.
Get rid of her.
And our friends are often, you know, they love us fiercely and they're often very protective of us and can be quite judgmental of our partners. So often they'll carry a grudge. So
it's also hard to take that back once you've said stuff.
Correct.
Exactly.
It's out there.
You can't unsay it.
But,
yeah.
But I guess the flip side is, sorry to interrupt, Melanie, the flip side is that we can perhaps sometimes suffocate our partners in a relationship maybe by oversharing. Is that a problem as well?
Yes, and look, I certainly see this with a lot of my clients where they assume that their person, their special person, is the one, but also the only one. And it's quite unrealistic to expect one person to meet all of your needs. So it's really important to have that great diverse group of friends, colleagues and family so that you can get perspectives from all different people.
Unless, of course, you're desperately needy, like myself. Melanie, thank you so much for your time today.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
We'll work on that in the ad break.
Okay, cool. Coming up, Kim and Kanye's not-so-perfect wedding. Find out which Kardashian was so hungover on the big day that she had to have her makeup done while she was sleeping. You heard. We've got the scoop on that next.